Anthony, my stepson, is saying that we have had sexual relations and nothing ever consensual could ever happen to what I consider to be my son.
A few months back, I went to hang out with Ashley. She picked me up from work. We were drinking, having a good time, and started getting drunker and drunker. Ended up in the bedroom and just ended up having sex.
We were drinking, went to sleep. I woke up and my pants were off. I feel disgusted, betrayed. The worst nightmare any woman could ever have come true. That's what happened to me that morning.
Ashley's claiming that it was not consensual, which if that was the case, then why afterwards would we have hung out again multiple times? And my dad found out about it here recently, a week or so ago, and he's just been going crazy about it.
And now me and my husband are fighting to save our marriage. It's my fault that we were in the position to begin with, but I'm here to prove to him that I'm telling him the truth, that nothing ever did, ever would, ever could happen in that way.
And I'm sure she's making it up because she doesn't want my dad to leave her. But the truth of the matter is she had consensual sex with me.
Anthony has got so many issues inside of his head, and I wish he would just stop ruining our family. I never want to see Anthony ever again.
Do you have a gut feeling either way of what happened?
Yes and no. Their stories have both kind of gone back and forth. You know, now she's stuck with nothing's ever happened, but he's said it has happened, said it hasn't happened, and there's something happened.
Something happened because everybody's story's changing.
Right.
And when that happens, something happened.
Yes.
How is the relationship with your wife?
We've been married 4 years. We were separated about 18 months. She's got a bad lying problem. You know, and that's what she was saying about the situation we're in. I finally had enough of it catching her.
What did she lie to you about?
Well, she would always, her thing was where she worked at, she's gonna go out with some girlfriends after work, and I keep finding out she's going out with guys. Customers from up there, you know, and then she'll lie and lie until I prove to her that I know she's lying.
Right.
And then the last time, I was actually making her Mother's Day dinner, and I tracked her phone on her iPhone, and she was at some guy's house. And I told her then she had to go. That was it. It was too much.
So you were separated?
Yes.
Now, the time allegedly when, if anything did happen between your son and your wife, was this when you were separated?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I went on her computer, I went on her Facebook, because in my mind, I'm like, okay, I know we've been separated. I know she's talking crap to people. I want to know what I'm jumping back into, what she said. Well, I see messages between her and my son.
And what's the messages saying between them?
They go back several months, you know, and they're talking about, hey, it's good to see you, you know, I'd like to see you again, this, that, and the other. But what caught me is he said, one message said, I had a dream about you last night, so I had to talk to you today. And she was like, oh, LOL, you know, you need to stop that or whatever. And then another message a couple weeks later says, I want to come climb in bed with you and go to sleep, you know, or I wish I could come sleep with you or something like that. And that's when I was like, my brain started racing.
And who'd you confront first, your son or him?
He did. I confronted him. I went to work the next day and I sent him a text message and I was like, Ashley and I are trying to work things out, but I need to know, am I getting in the way of something that you two have going on? And he's like, you know, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And I was like, well, when you say things to my wife like you've been dreaming about her and you want to climb in bed with her and this thing, it makes me think, you know.
But yeah, it would make me think too.
So, and he was like, no, it's nothing, you know, okay, I'm not getting anywhere with him. You know, he has a lying problem also. You know, he'll tell a lie in a heartbeat. You know?
I'd say it runs in the family, but that's not real.
No.
This is not his biological mother.
Right, at all. You know, so that night I went to pick Ashley up from work and I asked her, I was like, what's going on with you and my son? And she does what she always does. She starts to start me with a story. Instead of a straight answer, you know, it's well, let me tell you why we stopped hanging out. You know, he was, and then this is the story she told me, that he came to my house one night, we were drinking, I woke up and my pants were off, and so I sent him.
You know, so that story right there, you know, she was talking like, she's with your son, they're drinking, they're getting intoxicated, and they lay in bed. right there you crossed the line.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Lying to you.
Ashley, you've lied to me so much.
I never did anything with someone I considered to be my son. That is disgusting and revolting.
Then how do you hang out with him afterwards? That's my thing. If he did that to you, and from the time you said it
I didn't
happened,
hang out with him
you did.
afterwards. I've seen him once since
You
then.
started talking to him again. Y'all got
On
messages on
Facebook.
Facebook. Okay, why are you even talking to him at all? If he did this to you, something so wrong to you, how could you face him? How could you say anything to him besides get out of my face? When he said that stuff about I'm dreaming about you and I want to come get in bed with you, you should have been like, I'm your stepmom. I'm your mother. You don't talk to me that way. You don't say, oh, LOL, let's hang out, let's do this, let's do that. That's somebody that's not that hasn't been raped, that's for sure.
I wanted to stop this and send him backstage to give you a chance because I think that you slept with the son. I think, first of all, you put yourself in a real bad position. You didn't act like a mom. You didn't act like a stepmom. You're drinking with this kid. You know, you crawl into bed. He's there. And then you say, oh, I don't remember the next morning. That's all, you know what I mean? Who does remember if somebody was laying in their bed in the morning or not? I mean,
that was not the first thought that crossed my mind when I woke up.
But that story stinks, okay?
It's the
And you're
truth,
trying to
Steve.
sell a really bad story here.
I'm not selling anything. I am telling the truth. I have been honest with him since the moment he brought it up.
I don't think you are.
We were in the bed together drunk,
Did you have
right?
sex with her? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, was she awake? Yes or no?
Yes.
Anthony,
She agreed to have sex with you. It was consensual.
you know I never had sex with you. You know our
We were
relationship
drunk
has
and
always been
telling you.
stepmom and
Okay,
son.
Drunk, man.
Quit
When
lying.
you're drunk, you're belligerent, you do things
Okay.
that maybe you don't mean to do, but they happen.
And you did it. And she agreed to do it.
I don't remember all the positions. I don't remember finishing up or anything. No, listen to me. No, listen to me. Listen. I don't remember finishing or anything. I just remember me waking up in the bed and not being there.
I didn't do anything, Aunt.
Okay, so the next morning when you woke up,
Was he
and
there?
you went and sat on the couch.
Were you there
thinking?
when she woke up?
Yeah, she took me to work in the morning.
Ashley came
Lying
here.
about anything,
And we
Aunt.
went-
Oh, we're about to see, huh?
We were gonna give Ashley a lie detector test, and Dan wrote, conducted a stimulation test before administering the polygraph due to the subject's medical conditions, medication, and marijuana usage. This was to determine if she would be sufficiently reactive to known truths and known lies to be testable. The subject is medically untestable. So we asked Anthony on his lie detector test one simple question. We asked him many questions, but this is the one that it comes down to. We asked Anthony, have you ever had consensual sex with Ashley? Have you ever had consensual sex with Ashley? He said yes. And the results for Anthony's lie detector test is that he told the truth.
Consensually have sex with you.
Can we make up now? Can we make up now?
Really?
I know man, but can we make up?
You're my son, bro.
What more do you want from me?
There's nothing more. That's it. This is it.
I've told you.
This is it. Our family. I just want to hear you for once. Let the truth come out of your mouth. Say it, Ashley.
And
I
then
told
you
you
go
at the
home.
airport. I said I could tell. It looked like you wanted to say it
Just
so bad.
tell him.
Just say it and
Tell-
be done with it.
It's
Do
your
you
little.
want me to tell you a lie,
no,
Aunt?
I want you to tell me.
If I said I had consensual sex with him, it
be
would be
telling
a
the truth.
lie.
All right, well, you know what?
I tried.
You tried. I tried. And
all you had to do is say it, Ashley. It's already been proven.
You want me to tell you a lie, Aunt?
he knows the truth.
I know.
No, you don't.
I know what I already knew.
And I can't believe
No, it's
that
not
the
what
guy has
happened.
gone out of his way to say, hey, tell the truth and I'm still gonna take you home. And you know what? You saved that. What I do want to do is one word with your son. You mentioned that you had made a mistake with him when you were younger. You weren't there for him.
I was a knucklehead,
Right,
you know.
right. And a lot of times, a lot of guys are. He made a mistake. He's your flesh and blood. I hope. Obviously, I can't say right this minute because you're hurt. He's your son. He's a knucklehead too now. He's a knucklehead, right?
Right.
He's a young guy.
He's a young kid.
drinking.
I know that's what
I
happened.
hope that you two, more than anything, can repair your relationship because that's your son. All right, man.
That bitch is gone,
When these cameras are off and you're going home, she's gonna tell you the truth. I guarantee it.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, good luck to you, bro.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.